Welcome to Puzzle Time ×1. We have a very fun defense hand today. We're going to be counting in a way, but I'm not going to tell you how. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're all sitting west, and we see the auction go pass by south, pass by west, one spade by north, pass by east, two no trump by south, all pass. And the opening lead is the 3 of hearts. So we're all sitting west, defending two no trump, and we'll talk about the bidding and the defense on the other side. Let's take a look at our hand, and we're all sitting in west chair, and we see the auction go pass by south, pass by west, the hand we're holding, north opens one spade in third chair, east passes, and south bids two no trump, and the auction goes all pass. Now let's talk about South's 2-no bid. That would not be Jacoby 2-no. If your partner plays Jacoby 2-no is off in competition and off by a passed hand. So this 2-no bid here is showing 11 to 12 points. And that's total points. Obviously not 12 points that you'd open because South is an original passed hand. So 11 to a 12-point hand that's grown into 12. So we're calling it 11. Let's go with 11. And balanced hand, less than 3 spades, generally a balanced hand. So I would say at least 2 spades, but less than 3. And the auction goes all pass. The opening lead is the 3 of hearts. So now as defender, we see the dummy and we count up dummy's points. We're using the rule of 17, right, to figure out how many points our partner has. Because the opponents showed invitational values, right? South's 2-no bid is showing invitational values, so West would be subtracting from 17. West has 7, 8, 9 high card points, so West knows that East is holding approximately 8 high card points. Now the dummy comes down and we count up the dummy, 5 high card points in spades, and 7 high card points in clubs, which is 12. And then we decided we're giving South 11 high card points. So between the North and the South, they have 23 high card points, which leaves the defenders with 17. That's how that works. Okay, so 3 of hearts opening lead, and that's the 4th best lead from our longest suit. We're still leading it. Even though South bid no trump, we still want to lead our long suit. And the first trick goes 5 of hearts, 10 of hearts, Jack of hearts by declare. Very telling Jack of hearts here. What we're looking for is the ace and the king. So we play the what if game, right? We're thinking like West here. What if East held the ace, 10 of hearts? And another one. Well, East would have played third hand high. No honor in dummy, no exception. East would have played the ace of hearts. So that's putting the ace of hearts in South's hand. What if East held the king 10 hearts? Well, East would have played the king. No honors in dummy, no exception. You play third hand high. So we're putting the king in South's hand. And South won the Jack of hearts on the opening lead. So that one is there too. Okay. So that's 3 tricks. Well, now we see the Jack of spades come out of Declare's hand. Oh, that's too bad because look at those spades and dummy. That means Declare is about to set up 4 spade tricks. So West could duck the first round. If West wanted to win the first round, you generally duck the first round and then win the second round. And here's the point of no return. Now we know partner has approximately 8 high card points in their hand. And we know none of them were in hearts because we put the ace, king, jack of hearts in South's hand. We know none of them were in spades because we just saw the jack of spades come out of South's hand and we were looking at the ace, and the king, queen are in dummy, right? So no points in hearts, no points in spades. And then we look to dummy and we see in the club suit, there's 7 points there. So yeah, partner could have the queen, jack of clubs. Let's subtract those out. We don't know, but they could. So partner's got to have some points in diamonds, right? There's 5 points remaining. That's even giving them the 3 points in the club suit, which we don't know. So within those 5 points, partner has some diamond points. They could have the queen, jack of diamonds, but that's only 3 points. So what this is boiling down to is within that 5 points remaining, partner has the ace of diamonds. Now we can do it a reverse way. Let me show you this. South, we said, had approximately 11 points because of the auction, right? So let's give South 11 points. And we saw in quotes, right, the ace, king, jack of hearts, and the jack of spades. That's 9. There's no room for South to have the ace of diamonds, right? So now we're going to count some tricks for Declare. All of this is happening. We're in with the ace of spades and we're thinking and we're thinking and we're thinking. How many tricks does Declare have? Well, 3 heart tricks, right, because of the first trick. And then 4 spade tricks because they're ready to run, right? That's 7. And then we're looking at the ace, king of clubs in the dummy. That's 9. And we've got this rule that says if you can count Declare's tricks in 3 of the 4 suits and you're on lead, you have to switch to the 4th suit. So on this hand, it's mandatory for West to switch to the king of diamonds. Now, it would be crazy to put your king of diamonds out there from King Doubleton versus a no trump contract if you hadn't gone through the whole analysis of where are East's 8 high card points? How many high card points has South shown up with, right? Knowing partner has the ace of diamonds makes it a lot easier to lead out that king of diamonds. So we lead the king of diamonds and Declare slouches down in their chair. If we could only see Declare now. Partner signals out a high diamond just in case you didn't really know what you were doing. And you continue with the diamond to the ace. And let me show you all the cards at this point. And East runs the diamonds. And Declare is now discarding winners on everything. Let's go back and see what happens if we don't switch to a diamond. Right, 3 of spades led, West wins the ace and continues hearts, because that's sort of what we do. We just continue our suit unless there are indicators that we need to move from a passive defense to an aggressive defense. So on a heart return, it's very sad. East is discarding now, and West realizes maybe I should have let a little bit of a higher heart. Let's lead out the queen of hearts. And South wins the king and cashes off their tricks. South never touches diamonds, but South can now lead a club over to the ace, cash the king of spades, throw those diamonds away, cash the queen of spades. East is starting to throw their diamonds away. cash the 10 of spades, cash the king of clubs, that's a good trick, and lead a heart over to the ace for 9 tricks. An over trick. So we went from taking 5 diamonds in the ace of spades, which is 6 tricks, that's down 1, to declare making an over trick. So let's recap. Let's do this so that we are only looking at it thinking like West, right? West leads out the heart to partners 10, and South wins the jack of hearts. So we now know that South has the ace, the king, and the jack of hearts because of East play at trick 1. Then declare leads out the jack of spades. And we duck once. And a second round of spades and we win it. And now we've got to stop for a very long time and figure out what's going on. We know South has 3 heart winners, 4 spade winners is 7, and 2 club winners is 9. So that's their contract plus 1 in 3 of the 4 suits. So we have to move to the 4th suit. No matter what West holding is in diamonds, they've got to switch. And holding a double 10, you switch to the king of diamonds, top of a double 10, and continue a diamond to partner's hand. Now we also did the high card point analysis and realized that East had 8 high card points. So where were their points? If they weren't in hearts, they weren't in spades, and they weren't in clubs, they must be in diamonds. All right, that does it for us for our puzzle time ×1. Thanks for joining me. If you have any questions, you know where to find me, Donna@playbetterbridge.com. And have a good day.